Hello there, and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling and the Midlife Crisis. This afternoon I'm going to do you a quick what's in the box kit review of my Master Box MB3534 Rigid Landing of British Paratroopers in World War II, Operation Market Garden. Now, as we can see by the rather nice cover art, what we've got is a horse glider in the background. And we have a couple of medical officers attending to an injured paratrooper on the floor. And here we appear to have a glider pilot nursing a broken arm, and I think he's actually smoking a cigarette. I'm not quite too sure. Now, I'm just going to take these out of the box and have a quick look. I mean, obviously there's only 4 figures in this, and I think these can be quite easily picked up for around about £10 on eBay or from your recommended local model store. Now, as per a couple of other Master Box figure kits that I've reviewed, I really like these. I mean, one, for the subject matter, they seem to be quite interesting and well thought out, but specifically I quite like the fine detail that is actually present on the parts, which is obviously quite important these days when you come to painting. I have to be quite honest with you, painting figures is something that I have done about 20 years ago, and the results were not exactly great. So it's going to be interesting to see how these turn out when I come to building them, which probably won't be for a fair few months yet, to be honest with you. So anyway, yeah, let's have a quick look, and here we can see we have the 4 figures on their sprues. And they're all legs off, single legs, single arms, to be attached with some relevant kit. There's no actual weapons that come with this. It's just a series of medical bags and pouches and etc, etc. So I'm going to lift these up about as far as I can, and I think you can probably agree that the detail is quite nice on these. I mean, I'm not particularly experienced in how amazing detail can actually go, but obviously for about £2.50 a figure, I think this represents pretty good value for money. Now, we can actually see, which I'm kind of a fan of, a lot of these figures actually have different faces on them. I know a lot of older Tamiya and older other kits, you tend to get the same face replicated about 3 or 4 or 6 times, depending on how many figures you've got. So I like the fact that you've got different faces and different expressions. I think that's quite a nice touch. Excuse me. So there we go, yeah, they're all quite nice. Incidentally, I mean, obviously it's 2024 this year, and Market Garden actually took place between September 17th and September 25th, 1944, so it's actually the 80th anniversary of this particular operation. For those of you that are unfamiliar, it's basically a case of, basically a bridge too far. The operation was basically to capture 7 bridges over the Rhine and hopefully end the war by Christmas. As we all know from our history books, it didn't quite turn out that way. So obviously we've got the film that this was immortalised in the 1980s, filling a whole host of major Hollywood talent at the time. And there was actually, you know, a fair few memorable and quite tragic scenes in this film. It's actually one of my favourite Second World War II films, incidentally. I might actually bridge out into doing some film reviews. I mean, I don't know what people think about that, but that might be an interesting thing to actually do. I've got quite a lot of war films on DVD, so it'll be interesting to run through a few of them. Let us know what you think on that, if you might find that interesting, and listening to me waffle on about films as well as models. I'm actually going to do another review after this one, which is entitled Where's That Damn Bridge, which is again Operation Market Garden. I also have another 8 Master Boxes in my collection, so I'm thinking over the next 5 days I'm going to review all of these kits, and hopefully it might encourage a couple of you guys to follow my channel and subscribe. I do actually kind of enjoy having a chat with some people online, and I must admit I'm having a nice conversation with a guy called Panzer Chicken at the moment, who's actually from Holland, and I suppose you could say that both of these doing these 2 kits today is in homage to him, if you like. And obviously it's in homage to the brave men who fought in 1944. So anyway, I'm going to go on and do another one of these reviews. Hope you have time to watch it. Hope you enjoyed my video. Questions and suggestions are always welcome on my channel. Please like and subscribe and join me for my model building ride. Be seeing you.